Welcome to another episode of the Collector's Review. In this episode, we're going to be unboxing the Good Guys Chucky action figure by Neca. But in this episode, one is real, one is fake. Can you tell which one? Stay tuned to find out. Alright people, so let's get straight to it. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. Been trying to bring you guys as many videos as I can. I'll be bringing you guys a lot more videos, and I have a couple contests coming up. So let's get into this action figure by Neca real quick. One of these is the fake and one of these is the real. We're gonna unbox them and see how close they are in comparison. If you don't know that they make bootlegs, bootlegs is a big thing that they do in China, and I get it straight from the company that they're fake, and I have spoken with Neca before, so there are such things as fake. So in this action figure, this one is a very close one. I see subtle differences in the boxes. I found something to look for. As for the color scheme, I don't know if you guys can tell, but these two real close in comparison, just a slight light color variation in them. So here goes one. Can you tell which one's fake or real? Here goes one. And this is number two. So the right one is the real one. Left one is the fake one. One thing you could tell, I know Neca sometimes makes mistakes and all that, but in this one you can see the plastic piece right here. That's giveaway one. The plastic piece is on his face, in front of his face, and there's a crack there and there. Their plastics tend to have cracks and everything. So then what I found, so let's look at the back. So the back color is different just slightly. So it's very slight that you'll be able to see it, and you wouldn't be able to notice the difference if you don't have the action figure with you. So I will show you up close in a second when I could put the paper next to each other. It's hard to hold these two together and see it with the light on, but since I couldn't find no shadowing in Chucky himself to look for, one thing that I did notice is if you guys have the same thing on my real Chucky, on the real version of Chucky, my real one, just wait, let me set him here real quick. The real one says made in China that I have, and I have actually two of these, two of the real ones, and both of them say made in China on the real one. And then on the fake one, no made in China on the, so I don't know if you seen it. So right here, there's no made in China on it. And then this is slightly faded, very slight compared to that white one. So you see the made in China right there, no made in China there. So that's the thing that I found on mine. Now yours could be different, I don't know. They print at different times and all that. So again, that's what I received and that's what I got. I don't know if you got anything different. If you did get anything different, just shoot it in the comments and tell me what you're looking at and what you got. I would like to compare and see what you guys have. And then another thing that I noticed without opening him, let's see if we could come in here. Just wait, let me move these papers. I'm trying to get something to hold at the stand. So I don't know if you noticed right there. Let's get in there. See the light. Alright, you see the cardboard on this one, and you see how thick that cardboard is. And you see the corners, how it folds. Since that cardboard is thicker, it's harder to fold. So if you see the thickness of that cardboard, and then on the real one, you see how thin this cardboard is on the real one. So we'll definitely be able to see a difference there. Let me see real quick. Yeah, so the fake one, a lot thicker of a wooden case. So far, I think in the boxes, as for the plastic, there's nothing really that I can see different in the plastic. On the fake one, the bottom here, on the bottom edge, it's cut like way off right there. And on my real one, it's cut pretty smooth for there. But I think, just wait 1 second. Yeah, so this is my other real one, and it's cut just a little bit high. So I'm not gonna say that's 100% the tell-all, because it seemed like this one is cut just a little bit off. So if you can see my finger right there, so Neca does make mistakes. So next, let's get into unboxing them real quick. Alright, so just open them up. And before I get into the boxes real quick, I don't know if you guys can already tell how folded that box is, like I was talking about, and how crisp that line is. Not crisp, but nicer than that one. Let me go through the paper that it came with real quick. So this is what I was saying on the color difference. The right one is the real one. The left one is the fake one. Just very slightly different colors. But one thing I did notice, so I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me try getting in real close. Now I do Photoshop and all that for editing videos and editing. I used to be a graphics designer. So I don't know if you guys can see that little line there. It's that thin little white line at the bottom. Now that happens when you do not put this picture all the way down past the black. And sometimes that you get that line, or you can get that line in printing. But on my real ones, on both of my real ones, there's no line. The graphics was done nice on that one. Then darker lines on the fake one for the white compared to these lines. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Trying to see. That stuff looks pretty much the same. Then let's look at the back real quick, and this is what I was talking about. The slight color difference in the back. So this one, you could tell the red is way darker. I'm sorry, not way darker, but darker than this one. And that's the back. And then again, the made in China is different. I know these numbers tend to be different sometimes, the UPC codes. So this one is different. But other than that, on this, these are pretty, here, let me do it like this. Pretty close. Just this one's more white than this one. This one's more tan. I don't know if you guys can notice that, but there's just a slight different color in that. So that's the papers right there. And again, still on the right is the real, on the left is the fake. Let me bring you guys in real close, and I'm gonna just show you guys the box. So this is the top. The color on the real one is a little, kind of looks like it's a faded then compared to this one, and this one yellow is a little bit darker. But you can see in the Wants You For a Best Friend compared to this one, the real one is a little bit lighter. So then, like I said, the box, let me keep the real on the right, sorry. The box, this is what I was talking about with the cardboard. See how thick that cardboard is compared to that cardboard. Again, letters, a little bit less faded. I mean, a little bit more faded. And the Good Guys, same thing, but it's hard to tell with the Good Guys. The blue is really what sets it off for me in that one. And darker, but it's darker NECA and real toys. So that's the side, the bottom. Top is the real, bottom the fake. But on this part, both of them say made in China. Everything on the bottom is exactly the same. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference in the yellows. There's just a slight difference in the yellows. UPC is the same as what I was saying. So this is the other side. Same thing, and then here goes the back. So it matches up pretty damn good. Pretty good. And like I said, you can tell with that plastic right there that this one's under his chin. On both mine, it's under his chin. So real quick, let's open these bad boys up. So let's get to it. Get these boxes out the way. Still, left is the fake, right is the real. Let's show you the toys real quick. Let's them close up. Off top on the real, I see the teeth and the mouth is a lot dirtier than the fake one. The eyes look pretty close though. The eyes look real close. So on the real one, the eyes look a little bit darker as I look close up. Just a tad bit darker. So then the clothes look pretty good. This one looks more crisp. This one looks more faded though, and it's a little bit more darker of a red, or brighter of a red I should say. Then the clothing, the stitching looks pretty good. This stitching though, so the good guys, I don't know if you can tell with the stitching, it's crooked on the fake one. This piece right here on its front, the front pouch or whatever you want to say. See how this one is straight and both of the buttons are up in the corner. This one is down from the corner and up over here in this corner. So that one is pretty off. And the arms real quick, the clothing. Don't see much difference in the shirt that he has. Like I said, stitching looks okay. I mean the stitching on this one is cleaner. You can see all the white where the stitches went. Compared to this one, you don't see the white as much. So you see that stitching, how it has the indentations of the white. So there, there, there. And this one doesn't. And same thing with the shoes. Both the shoes are actually the real is more detailed. The fake one, the shoes doesn't look like the print came out good. So you see how it's a lot faded compared to these. These you can kind of tell what they are. I'm gonna look at the back real quick. Stitching is the same, what I was saying before. Right here, stitching ain't good at all, really, on that one. Especially the back. You have the Velcro on the back of that one too. Looks about the same. And the fake one's hair is better. The real one, it has this bald spot right here. I don't know how to get the hair, but you see how the hair is all matted on the real one compared to the fake one. The fake one's hair, I like if you could get it out of his eyes. So real quick, let me yeah, and also that right there, you see how his neck, his shirt comes like a shirt and his is like a turtleneck, and it's very tight around it. Let's see if I can loosen that up, if it'll do it. So not much, but you see how it's like a turtleneck around his neck right there, and this one's a more loose. You can actually see his neck right there. So let me show you the fake real quick in the points of articulation before we get into the other pieces. If you didn't see the articulation points with this one, make sure you check out the other video. I did the unboxing of them. So real quick, this is up. So this is him looking up. It's him looking down, which sucks because it's not really going down at all. So arms out, has the same clicking. Elbows, same with the elbows. Wrist moves around a lot, like it's gonna snap off. Not pretty good though. Both hands too. So arms go all the way around. I really like the articulation points on these. Then we have the waist, like the real. Then we have the splits. Then let me see, back, knee bent, leg forward, and then the foot up, down, does not move side to side. So this action figure is not too bad. I was just actually looking at the pictures because that's supposed to be a hat compared to this printing. So you see how this one's a little bit more crisp. This is faded. You see the blue line on the side of the thing. It doesn't have that on the side of the hat. On that one doesn't have that on the real. Stand them up real quick. Let me take you through the accessories. Show you the hammer first. Whoops. Show you the hammer first. So the right one is the real one. And I actually like the fake one because it has, I don't know if you guys can see that, has the dirt marks. The wood is a little bit more dirty compared to, has a little bit of dirt on it, but all around it's pretty good. Both logos are pretty clean. Then the butcher knives. The holes are pretty clean on the butcher knives too. Usually the paint is off on it, but actually the paint seems to be off on the real one. So you see that bottom one right there compared to the paint on that one. So that's that. Nothing that you can tell. Now this is what I was interested in because I wanted to see how the logos match up and how it does. So it is what I thought. The fake one on the left still is more faded than the right one. So you can see with these three that white is faded there with black, that yellow is faded. Let's turn them around. Same thing, faded on the left. So then this is the upside of the knife, the blade. So the right one, the real one, is longer and more sharp at the tip. I don't know if you guys can tell that. And the white line looks about the same. This one's just a little bit, seems a little bit lighter. And this one's going more about up, and this is more diagonal from what I can tell. If you guys see anything, any difference, just tell me. So, in telling the real and the fake, the real one's a little bit darker. Looks like more like the wood and you see the darkness. So not much you can tell though from that, because that's just a paint job. So that was that for that episode. Make sure you guys keep up. Like always, like, share, and subscribe. I have some more coming soon. I have the unboxing to the Chucky, the Neca Chucky toy, the flap that opens the front flap. Then also a few other ones, man. I've been doing them left and right. I'm trying to give you as much as I can. Give you guys tours and everything of the shop and the stuff that I'm coming across. I'll also be doing the Wizard World in Chicago in August and hitting some other cons, so make sure you guys check out those. If you guys are into anime, I did the anime con in Chicago. I'll be dropping the video for that and many others. So like I said, please subscribe at the bottom, that little red button down there. Just hit that and make sure you hit the ring so you can see my videos when they pop up. Until next time, it's the same. Peace.